morning. Yes, this is another day. We thank the Lord so much for His goodness. He has kept us, and we are excited to see this day again. So this morning, my name is Teacher Irene, and this morning, I'm meeting class 7. So invite everyone you know that has a child in class 7. We are going to do something this morning, and I'm sorry for the small, we've taken a bit of time. It was just about the connections, but we thank God we've managed. So I'm meeting class 7 this morning. You can just share this page. You can share with your friends and your fellow parents who have children who are in class 7. You know them. Just share this page with them. We are going to learn something this morning, okay? Yes, welcome. Today is date. Today's date. Okay, shortly, just going to begin. Okay, this morning I want us to look at combined operations. Okay, combined operations. That's our topic for today. Combined operations. Yes, that's the topic we are going to look at this morning. Combined operations. Now, in mathematics, when we are dealing with, we have problems in mathematics, ways of solving different problems in mathematics, okay? Yes. So, when we are solving any problem in maths, there are things we use. And we have signs like, we have that. We have, these are called signs of operations in mathematics. We have that. We have another one, that one. We have, which one is missing here? Oh, there's this one called off. Yeah. Meanwhile, let me write our date here. Yes, so as I was saying, in mathematics, we are given different problems. And so all these different problems, they have different ways of dealing with them. So we have these signs. They are the ones that help us to solve the problems in mathematics. So we can add, this one is called addition, you know that. This is subtraction. We have multiplication. We have division. And also we have this one, off. It's called off. Now today we are looking at combined. And when we say combined, what do we mean? We mean that we can have different two signs at the same time. We can have a plus, and at the same time we have a subtraction in the same problem to be solved. Yes? We can also sometimes have a multiplication, and at the same time we have a takeaway in the same mathematical problem. So today we are going to look at how to deal with problems in mathematics using combined operations. Good. Now, allow me to write this. Yes, so I've written that on the board. Let me just read for you. When a problem contains two or more operations, it must be worked out in the following order. Okay? So, as I've said, we can have two different operation signs in the same mathematical problem. And so if we want to solve such a kind of mathematics, then we have to follow a certain order, okay? Yeah, so there's an order that we've been given in maths that we use to solve problems that have got two or more operation signs or operations, okay? Good. So there's an order that I'm going to show you here that will help us to do such kind of, or to solve such kind of problems. Now, this is the order we are talking about. Number 1, operations in the bracket. Okay? Operations in the bracket. Now, in some mathematical problems, you find we have such kind of signs. You have that. Brackets like that. So, anywhere we find this kind of signs in our mathematical problem, and maybe there are other signs also like take away, we have multiplication or division, you make sure that the first problems to be solved are the ones that are inside the bracket, okay? That's the first step when you are dealing with mathematical problems that have got 2 or more operations, okay? So we start with the operations in the bracket. So we will deal with the problems in the bracket first. Number 2. Look at that. The expressions connected by of. I talked about this of. You also find it's written in your mathematical problem. So if you find this kind of word of in your mathematical problem, then it is the second one to be dealt with after the problems in the bracket. So number 1, we will deal with what is in the bracket, and number 2, this is the order. What will we do? We deal with the expressions that are connected by of. Okay? Good. Number 3, this is the order that we use in mathematics to solve the mathematical operations. Division. If you are writing, you can just write with me. So we have division is the third order, the third in our order. So the first one you have said that we deal with what is in the bracket. Secondly, we check on the expressions that are connected by of, and the third place we have division. So division is the third. So we don't, if you find a mathematical problem has got division, has got of, and there are some also numbers that are in the bracket, we make sure we solve them in that order. Start with the bracket, we go to of, then the third is division. Okay? I will demonstrate all this. The fourth, we have So our fourth is multiplication. That is the order. So from division we go to multiplication. That is the order. Then the fifth, we have we have addition. Okay? And the sixth is, the last one is we have the sixth one is there, which is the last one is subtraction. Okay? Good. So that is the order I was talking about. When you are solving mathematical operations or mathematical problems, this is the order we are supposed to follow. So we don't just take away and we plus anyhow and we times. No, we will not get the correct answer. So what do? We follow the order I've given. Number 1, you check for the problem in the bracket and you deal with that first, followed by the expressions that are connected by of, that word of. You deal with the problem with that of. Number 3, we can now divide. Then we can go to multiplication. And number 5, we have addition. And lastly, we do our subtraction. Okay? Are we okay up to that point? Good. So if at all you are writing, you can just write. Now, there's something we've known, or even you in school, I know, you've been taught So somewhere down the line, you've been taught about this also, I guess so. We have abbreviation that we have for this so that it can easily stick in your mind. So we call this, we take this one, bracket. This one is, we can call it B, bracket. In number 2, we have off. So we say O. These are abbreviations, O. Then we have division, we can abbreviate D. Multiplication, we can abbreviate and say M. Then we have addition, we can say, call it A, or I mean A, not A. And we have subtraction, we call S. So these are the letters we are going to use. We have letter B, we have O, we have D, we have M, we have A, and S. Are you seeing that? Good. So when you put them together, they form a word called, let me just write here, and S. Call that bodmas. Can you just say bodmas? Yes, bodmas. So we have B for the bracket, we have O for the off, we have D for the division, we have M for the multiplication, we have A for the addition, and S for the subtraction. Okay, so we have the word bodmas. So this is the order that we use in maths. Everywhere you will be using this formula, bodmas. It will help you to solve mathematical problems in the correct order that is required. Okay, good. So let me also wrap this. I hope you have noted bodmas somewhere. So we are just going to move slowly by slowly and see now, put them into practice, what we've just said. Now, we have an example here. We are told to find, we are given 534, take away 673 plus 481. Look at that. Look at that. So we have 534. We are supposed to take away 673 and then add 481. Now, the first thing that you should do when you are given such a kind of mathematics, you just write bodmas, okay? Let me write bodmas here. The first thing, you write your formula, bodmas. If you, after writing that, then we are able to now decide where do we start. Because as we can see, we are given mixed operation or combined. We have a takeaway here or a subtraction sign, and we have an addition sign. So which is the order? Which order should we follow to solve such kind of a problem? So we look at our bodmas, okay? We look at our bodmas. Now, do we have bracket? No, we don't have. Do we have off? No, we don't have. Do we have division? No, we don't have. Do we have multiplication? No, we don't have. What do we have? We have addition and subtraction. So addition must always come before subtraction, okay? You cannot subtract then come and add. No. You first add whatever is supposed to be added, then we subtract, okay? So that is the order. So that's the order we are going to apply here. Now, we are going to add first, then subtract. So let's do that. We will take our 534, okay? And then we are supposed to add first. So let's check. We are supposed to add 481. That is the correct order. Then later on, we are supposed to take away 673, okay? Good. So that is the correct order. Now, if we calculate that, we will come up with the correct answer. But if you just decide and say 534, take away this. In fact, number one, it will not make sense because 500, you cannot take away 600. That's why this bodmas helps us to get the correct answer. Now, we are now able to do it. So we can bring our 500 here and 34. We add 481. I hope you're also doing your own. Okay? Let's do together. So we have 4 plus 1. What do we get? We get a 5. What is 3 plus 8? 11. So what do? We write 1 and we carry 1. Put our small 1 there. 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 plus 4, we get a 10. So we will have our 10 there. So that is our 534 plus 481, okay? Then now we are going to take away 673. So let's go on and do that. We put here our 1015. Let's put that 15. And now we can take away comfortably our 673. So let's do this together again. Let's do this. 5 take away 3. What's our answer? That is a 2. We have 1 here. We cannot take away 7. So where do we go? We go to 0. Also, we cannot take anything from 0. So we go to this 1 here. So we take our 1, bring here, it will be a 10. A 10, we take away a 1. Here, we bring 1 here, it will be 11. So 11 take away 7 is a 4. I hope you're also calculating with me. A 4, yes. So here was a 10, and we borrowed 1 from it. So we are remaining with a 9. Now 9 take away 6. What's our answer? That is a 3. Okay? Very good. So what is our answer? 342. That's the correct answer. Put a tick for yourself. Yes, so that is the correct order of doing such a kind of mathematical problem. You just follow the BODMAS order or the BODMAS formula. Then you will put every sign in the correct place. Have you understood something there? Good. Now another example. Like I said, we are going to do several examples together with you. So by the end of this lesson, you will not have a problem with combined operations or signs. You will not be stuck. So the second example, let's look at this. We have 500, let me use this one, 570, take away 835, you can also write yours, plus 342. Look at that. We have our signs there, take away or subtraction, and we have our addition there. So what did we say we do? We make sure we follow the order of BODMAS. Okay? Don't forget that. You must follow the signs the way they're supposed to follow each other. Like here we don't have bracket, of course. We don't have off. We don't have division. We don't have multiplication. So what do? We have only addition and subtraction. So let's do it the way we did the first one. What do? We just take our 570. Then we are supposed to add first. So check. Which number has got the add sign? It is this 342 plus 342. We bring it closer. And next, we take away 835. 870 plus 342. I hope you are writing yours. So let's add together. 0 plus 2 is a 2. 7 plus 4, 11. I hope I'm not so fast. 7 plus 4, 11. So we write a 1 and we carry our small 1 there. 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 plus 3, 9, of course. Good. So we've gotten that. Next, what do? We take away now 835 from this number, okay? So we will write here 912. We are supposed to take away 835. Look at that. So what is our answer now? Let's do that also together as you do yours. Now, we have a 2. 2 take away 5. It's not possible. So what do? We go to our neighbor here. Our neighbor has only 1. So we take the 1 from our neighbor. We take the 1, we put there. It will be a 12. 12 take away 5, we get 7. 12 take away 5, yes, we get a 7. Good. Now here we are remaining with a 0. Okay? we have a 0. So we'll be forced to go to our next neighbor who has got 9. We take 1, it will be a 10. 10 take away 3, we have a 7. And now here we don't have anything because we have 8. 8, if you take away 8, we will have a 0. So this is our answer, okay? Yes. So 912, if you take away 837, what will you get? We will get 77. That is our answer, okay? Did you get that? Yes? Good. So that is how we deal with this kind of operations. If you find a problem in mathematics that has got mixed or combined operations, what will help you? The board mass, okay? Very good. I hope you are moving on well. So there are several examples we could use for those. Now I want us to move on to another level. Let's go on to another level now. Now we can be given such kind. So we are through with that one. Let me just remove this. We have this. Find the value of, and we are given this as kind of mathematics or problem. 36 times 18 divided by 12. Look at that. Yes. 36 times 18 divided by 12. Now this is what we call a combined operation, okay? It has got more than two signs or two operation signs. Look at them. We have here a times or a multiplication, and here we have a division sign. Now what will help us to do this, even before we begin anything, make sure you write somewhere board mass, okay? Once you've written board mass, now we check the order. We want to check and make sure our mathematical problem follows that order when we are looking for the answer, okay? So let's look at this. Do we have a bracket? We don't have a. Do we have off? We don't have a. Do we have division? Yes, we have division here. Do you see? So this is where we are going to begin from. We have a division, then we have a multiplication here. Good. So that is the order. We are going to start by dividing first, then we go on and do our multiplication, okay? Very good. So let's look at this. What will we say? The first thing to do here, we will say, we will look at, write our 36 first and put our times there. And we want to deal with 18 divided by 12 first. We are supposed to say 18 divided by 12. Now, 18 divided by 12, by now I think you know, we can also write it as 18. When we do that, that's another sign of division. Divide by 12. This one, 18 divided by 12, and this one, 18 over 12, means the same thing, okay? So if you find a number is written like 4 divided by 2, another way of writing that is 4 divided by 2. They mean the same thing. So that's what we are going to do here. So we have 18 divided by 12. So what do? We say 18 and we divide by 12. Are you seeing that? Good. So in mathematics, you know, of course, anytime there is nothing on this side, we can always just extend it and put a 1. Or we can decide and just extend our line there and put our 12 in the middle here. Okay? It's the same thing. We could write it like that, or we could also write it like this, or not plus. We have a times 18 over 12. The same thing. Okay? So we can either write like this, or you can write like that. It means the same thing. Now, let me write it like this. Let me just put it like that. 36 times 18 over 12. 36 times 18 over 12. Let's now calculate and we will get our answer. So we are going to divide. We have a 12, we have a 36, we have a 18. Let's divide this. Which number can divide here up and down? I can decide to use a 6. 6 will go here how many times? 2. 6 can go there how many times? 3. Okay? Then my 2. 2 goes there once and 2 can go here. How many times? 18. Are you seeing that? I hope you know a mathematical table. I hope it's in your head by now. Yes, so you can divide easily without counting stones. So 2 goes there once and 2 goes there, 18. Now we have 18 multiplied by 3. And what is our answer? What is 18 times 3? Let's do it the long way. 8 times 3, 24. We write our 4 and carry 2. 1 times 3 is our 3 plus 2, we get a 5. So 54 is our answer. Is equal to 54. I hope you did that. Yes. Now have you seen the order we followed? Is like the first one we were starting with addition, then subtraction. Now when we are given multiplication first, then division, we start with the division first. We make sure we deal with the division first and then we multiply. That's why I decided by writing my 36, then we worked out 18 divided by 12 and we get our answer correctly. Okay? Very good. Now another example to help us with that. We have 400. This is our second example. You can write this. 400 divided by 50 times 4. You can write that. 400 divided by 50 times 4. Now, the first thing is to look at our board mass. Okay? We look at our board mass. This is what will help us to get the correct order of calculating this. Now, we have a division here and you have a subtraction. Is that the correct order? Yes. If I can check well, we have bracket of division, multiplication. So we are going to divide first, then finally we are going to multiply. Let's see what to do. So we bring down our 400. 400 divide by 50. I told you once you put 50 down here, it means divide by, okay? And we are going to multiply by 4. Are you seeing that? Yes? That is the order. That is how we are supposed to write it. So we have 400 divided by 50 times 4. 400 divided by 50 times 4. Let's now divide it. 400. You always know what do we do here. Let us cancel. I don't know if you've done cancelling, so that we just cancel that. That one also goes with that. So the zeros go, they cancel each other, okay, for easy calculation. But we would also just go the long way. So 5, we are through with the zeros. So we have 40 over 5. 5 goes there once, and 5 goes there how many times? 5 times. 8 times. Good. 8. 5 goes there 8 times. So that here we have a 8 times 4. What is 8 times 4? Is equals to 32. Are you seeing that? So that is our answer. So we just look for the correct order. Once the order is correct, then your calculation becomes very easy. Okay, have you got something there? Good. So let me look for another one very fast, because time is not on my side. Let me look for one that will also help me to do that. Let me see. Yeah, for now we didn't have anyone with dealing with the off. Next time I know we are going to get one with like that. Yes. 480 times 36 plus 96. Is it plus? Divide by, not plus. Divide by 96. Look at that. The last one. Let's check this. So we have a 480. We are supposed to multiply by 36 and finally divide by 96. So let's look at our order. Board mass. Board mass. Don't forget that. Board mass. Board mass. Board mass. Let's look at our board mass. So we have the bracket of. Do we have bracket? No. Do we have of? No. Do we have division? Yes. We have divide by 96. Then we have multiplication. We have addition and subtraction. So which is our order here? We are supposed to divide first, then multiply. Divide first, then multiply. So what are we going to do? We put our 480. Then we are supposed to, we are going to multiply by 36 divided by 96. 36 divided by 96, that means 36 divided by 96. That's how we write it. 36 divided by 96 is 36 over 96, okay? So after this, then you can continue cancelling and dividing the correct way. So which number can divide down here and here, or here and here? Let's check. Can we go with 8? I think so. Which number? Let's check. 8. 8 goes here. Let's start with this one. Let's confirm. 96. We have a 1 there. We have our 8. You can always go with the long method if you are not sure. So we have 1 there and we have a 6, okay? So 2 times 8 is 16. Good. So we have our 0, which means 96 can be divided by 8. So we can use 8. 8 goes here. We have found that it's 12. And 8 goes here how many times? 8 goes into 48 6 times. And we have a 0. So that is 60. Okay? I hope you have even finished. So we go next. So we have a 12 and a 36 now, at least. They are small numbers. 12 goes there once. And 12 goes there 3 times. Am I right? Yes. 12 times 3 is 36. Good. So we will have what? 60 multiplied by 3. Which will give us, let me not put this, is equals to 180. That is my answer. Did you get that? Very good. So that is, I'm enjoying doing this. So I think because of time we are going to stop, but I'm going to give you some more work here so that later on you can just sit down and see how this kind of mathematics can be solved. So when you have the addition, you have the subtraction, you have off, you have division, multiplication in the same mathematical problem. You can't have any problem now, okay? It won't be so hectic for you because we have the order to follow. We have the BODMAS formula. It will always help you. So for today, maybe we did not deal with bracket, we did not deal with off, and we only dealt with division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. So next time, I'll make sure we have examples that can help us to deal with brackets and off, so that we can do all of it. Okay? So I hope you have enjoyed the lesson today. As I've said, I'm just giving you some small work here so that you can remain doing them. Just about 3, and I'm not giving you so many. So this is the work you are going to do for me. But I won't mark it since I can't see you. You will just follow the order and then you can give Daddy to mark for you. Or if you are doing yourself, then you just make sure you divide correctly, you add correctly so that you get the correct answer, okay? So you can just do this for your practice. You can have this. Which is this. Let me give you just the same ones. Not very far from what we have done. Yes, we have that. Though that is one of them. The second one. Good. So I'm giving you the 2, these ones. Then I'm giving you another 2. Yes, so here we have this. And lastly, good. So look at that. You can copy that if at all you are writing, just for your own practice. We have the first 2, we have this, and we have the next 2 dealing with the addition and subtraction, okay? So that's the end of our lesson for today. I'll leave the work on the board. You can write it if you are writing. And I hope you have enjoyed the lesson. I hope you have learned something. And if at all you had already done this topic, I know it has helped you to just remind yourself, okay? Yeah, so if you want this lesson later on, maybe you are at home and your child is not around, You can always go to my YouTube channel. You just write Irene Sigah. You will find all these lessons that I've done in the past and also the ones I'm going to do. You are going to get them in my YouTube channel. And you can always subscribe. Just subscribe there so that anytime I drop in anything new, you will always be alerted, okay? So thank you so much for being with me. Thank you for sparing your time. I know you have learned something, and that's my joy when you learn something, okay? So God bless you, keep you. Until the next lesson, I know we shall meet again. So thank you, and God bless you.